What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Marley Marl, what's going on? Yes, I'm quoting the great notorious B.I.G. Welcome back to the Like Father Like Son podcast. Born Real Tucker here, and we know who that is.
Ty.
Ty. What up, Ty?
What up?
What you doing, baby?
We here.
We here, we doing it, right? We
Yeah.
doing it. We, feeling everything. Everybody be going through their little stuff. You had somebody got shot around your job, and it's crazy, right?
It's a lot of stuff this week.
A lot of stuff this week.
A lot of stuff
going on. But you know what? The fascinating thing is what we just came up with just now, because we're kind of pivoting today. And we, as father and son, just witnessed history going on, right?
We did, yeah.
And what history was that, Ty? That we and then we experienced it together. Tell the audience.
It was together. Such a special moment. And the Artemis II has taken off.
The
into
Artemis
space.
II. Yes.
And one highlight. The pilot is black. Come on now.
Oh yeah, let's give it up to African American pilot. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, before we go on, thank you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and keep us going. But we're going to give our perspective on the Artemis II flight. Now, for those who stuck under a rock or don't know what's going on, there is a mission that took off today. We're doing this kind of in real time, I guess. Maybe I'll put it out tomorrow so it won't be too far, because just so you guys know, we're usually a week behind when we're doing these things, but we're going to put this out kind of quick because it was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
The Artemis II spaceship took off today with 4 astronauts on there on their trip to the moon. Now, there hasn't been a trip to the moon in I don't know how many years, maybe you could look it up, but
like 20 plus or something.
Yeah, it's a bunch of years now. We know we've had people take trips to the space station, those astronauts that went there and they had to come back. Some were sick, but the Artemis II had 4 astronauts on it. One, like as Tariq mentioned, the first black pilot, Victor Glover. Congratulations to him.
Victor.
We have Christina Koch. She's the first woman to go to the moon.
That's dope too.
But she spent over 65 days in space.
Shout out to the ladies.
She's a veteran. Shout out to all the ladies. Then we have Jeremy Hansen. This is his first time going, this is a first foreigner.
I was gonna say, he's not from America.
Sorry, this is the first foreigner that's coming with us that's going on this space flight. And then Reed Wiseman, who's the captain. He's the captain of the flight, and he has over 165 days in space. So he's a veteran astronaut.
The last one was in 2011.
2011. Okay, great. All right. So now what they doing? So we sat here, we watched the takeoff. Of course, we'll show you guys some footage of that.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Like, I was actually amazed because, like, they're going to space. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we really be, like, realizing, like, what's going on. Like, they're in space. Like, it's crazy to actually watch it, like, in real time, them take off and just not knowing, like, the suspense, not knowing, like, what's going to happen, you know, God forbid, anything happen, whatever, good. It was a great takeoff. That was great. Yeah. That was cool. So, I'm happy that happened for them. But I had anxiety watching it.
Yeah.
It was insane. So I can only imagine how they feel in the spot, because my stomach started getting a little queasy. Like, I'm on this.
I know.
Like, I'm on this shuttle.
Well, I mean, like, as I tell you guys, we had a whole different topic to talk about and discuss, but we were here and I had the TV on and we were like, wait, history is getting ready to be made. Yeah. So why not discuss this? Because we have our thought patterns. I know we've never watched this together. We've never seen.
I've never seen one take off, period. I mean, you said the last one was 2011.
Yeah.
So I was like, a child.
Yeah.
So I definitely did.
Well,
Definitely didn't see that happen before. But you
the
said
thing,
you see one, right?
yeah, well, yeah, I seen some takeoff. The unfortunate thing, which made me have some anxiety, is because we know in 1986, as high school, we watched the Challenger take off, and unfortunately, was it like 73 seconds into the flight, it blew up. And that was really traumatic because we kind of saw that, and I know whoever's out there, whoever saw that during that time, we saw that in real time. So me watching this happen, like it did give me some angst, and I felt kind of like, I
But
don't
like,
know.
wait, how was that though? Like when that actually happened? Like was like,
Well,
I mean, obviously it wasn't like good, but I mean, like was like America was like sad? Was it like a big huge
no, oh no,
thing?
oh no, it was a huge thing. It was almost, I mean, kind of 9/11 like, in the sense that this is before that, but people were watching because they're like, there was a teacher on there,
Okay.
and a lot of schools had it on because of the teacher, and it was just a big thing. It was the space shuttle, because they had the shuttles.
Okay.
The shuttles was the spaceships that go
That's
and
the
come back.
bigger one, right? That's
Yeah,
the
well, it's a
big,
shuttle.
big joint.
So most of these, like now, the rocket took off. Now
And
it's
it had
propelled.
and it had
The capsule.
capsule on
That's
it.
what happened. Now the shuttle left and came back. They have one at the Intrepid
Cause
Museum.
I'm not bugging. And they used to, when they was doing it, it looked like a whole
Yeah,
ship,
it's a
right?
shuttle. It looked like an
Like
airplane.
Magic School Bus type
Yes, it looked
thing.
like an airplane. They used to
Right.
get on top of the airplane and take off. But when they took off, they had the boosters that
But
took
they
it
get
off.
but like
it flew.
the rocket thing that was on there, like how the capsule was at the top, the shuttle will be on top of the rocket, right? Wasn't it like that?
Yes,
Yeah, right. I
yes.
know I'm
And the
not bugging.
takeoff, they
Like
took off straight up.
straight up, but it
did-
was on top of the rocket rather than like the
yes.
thing being on top.
It did, yeah.
But
It
you know
took
what
off.
though? Yeah, well, I guess that's technology because it's like it would be easier for them to get up there because it's also less weight. I guess I'm just assuming. I don't know. I ain't know. NASA. NASA.
Ask
experience.
GBT
But no,
what it is.
no. But I'm just saying that if you make it make sense, like that, like it's probably easier for them to get up there too because it's less weight. A whole shuttle, that's a whole plane.
Well, there
You know what
were
I'm saying?
two. Unfortunately, there were two. There was also Columbia, where it's first the Challenger. There were 7 astronauts who got killed on the way out, and then the Columbia on the way back, coming in on the return trip, 7 astronauts got killed, and that was 2003. That
So
was in
2003 that happened.
That
And-
happened on the way in. But like I said, that the actual shuttle, the space shuttle, lands like a plane.
Right.
That was the thing. So it was to make a shuttle so it could go and come back.
Okay.
That's why they call it, rather than just a rocket ship that goes up and propel. This is actually old school. It's going back to propelling
okay,
the rocket
I see what you're
up.
saying. Cause like okay, so they had it for it to be there, and then they could kind of just fly it back and
Yes.
just land it on. Instead of now this capsule thing, they're gonna they're gonna land in the ocean.
Yeah, they said they're going to land in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
So it's going to take them 4 days
That's
to
crazy.
get to the moon. They're going to circle the Earth, go around and go around the moon to the dark side. The dark side, Lord Vader. Anyway, they're going to go to the dark side and circle back and then come back. And the journey to the moon is 4 days.
Said 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days, and we watched it actually till they
So they cut the
went
the
into
engine
gravity.
off.
Yeah,
They cut the engine off.
the engine fell off. Well, it's very interesting and
Now,
very
that was dope. I ain't
intriguing.
gonna lie, that was dope.
No, it was, and I actually thought, because NASA had kind of died down for a while. Rather, I said NASA. NASA died down for a while. They weren't doing a lot of space
Trips and stuff.
shuttles. Yes, more private. You have Elon Musk. They have a
got
couple
the,
of
like,
celebrities
yeah.
took trips to go up.
Which is crazy,
just
too.
to break the atmosphere, and then
But wait, because I don't. Was it like the same type of setup like that?
sort of, yeah,
Like a big thing.
well, a rocket, yeah, take off, but it's private. It wasn't.
That's
NASA.
a whole private
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's
Damn,
it's
boy,
private.
you got some money, huh? You got some money. You
Yeah,
got
no,
private.
you can pay. You can pay
You got some bread,
to
my
take
boy.
a trip.
Swing that.
Take a trip.
No, let me stop.
So
I'm just saying, like, hey, you just got your own private space shuttle thing. That's crazy.
But what I'm just saying that, like, for your first time seeing it, because from a little kid, I was a baby when the first person went on the moon and landed on the moon,
Right.
and I was intrigued. But to actually sit and watch it now in 2026 was interesting. I didn't, until I turned it on, I didn't realize I was going to be that intrigued by it.
I didn't
Were
either.
you?
Honestly, I had no clue until like I'm seeing the whole. First of all, I was very happy to see, what I'm saying, a brother. What I'm saying, in the spot. So I kind of made me want to
Yeah,
like
he's the pilot.
engage a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But but it's dope though. Like just I don't know. I started getting all like in my head about stuff. It's like, oh, it's the four of them there. It's like, I'm just kind of imagining myself being in there. Like, what are they feeling right now? What they thinking right now? Like, especially the countdown to takeoff.
Yeah.
Bro, you probably thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Just God knows. You got family, friends, all that type of stuff. So I think it's a crazy situation to be in, but it's dope though.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. Now you can't pay me 500 million to get me up there. I ain't going.
Nah, yeah, I don't.
It's quiet.
And I'm a person with I like roller coasters and stuff like that.
I
But
did.
oh yeah, I remember. Should I tell them about the first time I took you on a roller coaster? What was it? Do you remember in Six Flags? Batman.
Batman was my first one?
Yeah, Batman.
It wasn't in Universal?
No. You were bigger in Universal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Batman at Great Adventures.
Yeah,
Six Flags Great Adventures.
Our legs
Yeah,
hung out, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
This guy here, I could literally see his heart pumping through the thing. I had to give him like a pep talk, like a prize fighter.
My first roller
coaster. Come on, Ty, you could do it. You could do it. I saw he wanted to do it, but it's like you could do it.
I
you
wanted
could do
to.
it. But I had to like practically drag him on and going into the thing, going into there. It was like
I was bad scared.
But you made it.
But I did it though, and it's crazy
and
because I liked them after that. But now the only thing, remember, it used to get tight at me because the one that goes straight up and straight down, I would not get on it.
Oh yeah.
Remember, he used to try to clown me. Oh, yo, you a punk? Yo, you get out of here! You a baby? Da da da! I can't believe you girls. Da da da! I used to be like, I don't care. I'm not getting on it.
And this was it's like a teenager.
And I was like
too.
16.
Yeah,
It started way back then.
Yeah.
So for all you people that, oh, you like that? I've been like this since I was, a child. Yeah, don't care. I'm not getting on it.
So they do, like I was telling you, they do have a ride in Epcot Center at Universal Studios. I'm not sure if it's still there. I haven't been there in years. But where they actually simulate you taking off to space. And when it first opened, it was so intense that like people would pass out.
Yeah, I probably pass out too.
Spaceship Earth. I forgot what it's called. I'll look it up.
They still have it?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but they had that, and you feel that kind of where you get that kind of G force feeling.
That's crazy.
That where you take off and you feel like you're going out of space. Now, I don't know. It's intense. I know astronauts, they go through a rigorous training schedule.
That training probably crazy, right?
Oh no, yeah. I've seen something. I've seen a documentary of one time, and they just do a straight thing because you never saw the room where they to get the G force where they're in this thing that
and it turn OD,
it
right?
spins you in like you're going like 300 miles an hour, but it just goes round and round and round.
But what is that supposed to do though?
That gives you the sense you get the G's, the G force, to where you feel like you're going up. You ever got on the Himalaya y'all remember the Himalaya at Coney Island? I can't deal with none of them or the
You got on rods at Coney Island?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a dangerous man.
Yeah, Coney Island. Everybody know out there Coney Island used to be the joint. But
I did, what's the name?
They had the Enterprise. You don't know
did-
when you did the Enterprise? The Enterprise, see, they name it for the spaceship. You get in there, you sit in the seat.
Where's that?
That's in Coney Island. I think it's still there. You sitting there, they got the gates beside you, and it starts spinning, then it turns and it spins upside down, and it goes around and around, around, and it goes that. No, but you didn't like getting on those type of rides. But anyway,
Not at all.
we're veering off to history being made today.
History.
The Artemis II is on its way to space. So when this actually airs, which I think I'm gonna put this out probably tomorrow, they'll still be on their way there.
Yeah.
So hopefully, they have a safe journey.
I hope they have a safe journey. They find whatever they're looking for, or will see whatever they're trying to see, and make it back home to your family and friends, man.
Yeah,
It's a
no.
historic
Hopefully they do.
moment, and we're proud of all of you guys, Mr. Glover.
Oh yeah,
But,
no, definitely. But
make it back.
they're eventually, probably not in my lifetime, but maybe in your lifetime, they plan on going to Mars. And it's like I asked you earlier, do you know the in our solar system,
solar
system,
Sure,
and
I
I
forgot.
explained to him from I learned in public school, and some of you out there might know this. My very educated mother just served us 9 pies. People are like, what is that? Or the new people are like, what is that? That tells you how the planets are aligned. My Mercury, very Venus, educated, Earth, mother, Mars, just Jupiter, served, Saturn, us, Uranus, 9, Neptune, pies, Pluto. Yeah.
Smart
See?
guy.
I remember things, man.
Yeah, I don't know
And
that.
I learned that. I forgot what grade I learned that. I never forget it. And that will always give you the
That's
order
actually
of our
pretty good.
planets in the solar system. Space has always been a fascinating thing. I mean, if you look, have you ever looked through a telescope?
No.
No? Look at it one time. It's interesting. You never saw the Big Dipper or the Little Dipper?
No.
How many out there saw the Big and Little Dipper? Put that in the comments. Say, I saw the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper.
What is that anyway?
It's one of the solar systems. Well, I might be saying it wrong. Don't quote me on this, you science people or you science
Yeah,
heads.
because everybody.
Yeah, be like, oh yeah,
Sir,
you talking about?
it's not what it is.
We did this impromptu thing. Oh well. My show,
We not
you know what I mean?
astronauts.
Yeah, we're not astronauts, but we're going to report on it. We ain't just got to talk about all of the ghetto stuff.
Right.
We talking about stuff that's
We wanna
happening
talk
in
about
the world.
NASA, too.
Exactly,
We
NASA.
talk about-
Exactly. So with all the kids can say they want to grow up and be an astronaut.
astronaut.
But it's one of the systems. We gotta look that up. What do they call constellations? I don't know.
What is it?
Solar system. It's say what is the Little Dipper? Look up what is the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. They're stars, and they one look like a big dipping spoon, a serving spoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you see it. I've seen it several times. Those out there know what I'm talking about. One is looks like a big serving spoon, and there and then the other one is a smaller serving spoon. It's called the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, and it's not in our solar system, but it's stars, and you can see it. You
They just a line star.
there, yeah. You see it, Little Dipper, Big
What
Dipper.
is
Looks up. What does it say? Read.
The Big Dipper is a famous asterism, a prominent star pattern consisting of 7 bright stars within the larger constellation Ursa Major, the Great Bear.
Okay, well, we're getting a little technical. Y'all know the Ursa Major,
Well,
right?
it's just
Yeah. Stars. We know. It's just
Yeah, it is.
when you look at it, it's just formed.
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
It forms a pattern that makes it look like a dipper that you dip soup
Right.
out
It's
of.
just stars that are just aligned.
It's a little
pretty
yeah,
much.
and that's how it is, and it's interesting. So we know, like I was a fan. I'm a fan of Star Wars. That was my era I grew up in. E.T., Aliens. We don't know, not the movie Alien. We don't want them out there now. But E.T., Phone Home. You remember E.T.?
E.T. is my.
That was your movie, right?
What?
Yeah,
My movie.
I watched that like 50 million times.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what brought us to this point to talk about, to discuss this historic moment.
Yeah, it was dope. Definitely wasn't thinking about talking about this, but
No.
it's like, like this is actually kind of fine. I've never seen a space shuttle take off ever, and especially in real time, and to be here with you, and just chilling and just watching. It was cool.
It's
So
a memory,
we spoke about it.
Yeah, and that's what we do. That's what we do on the Like Father, Like Son podcast. We speak about stuff that come to our mind. That's what we do.
We speak
That's
about
what
stuff.
we do. No, we do. That's what we do. And we could talk about the
we-
constellations and the stars and all that.
I'm done.
You know?
Yeah.
You got stars in your eyes. Anyway, Guys, so like I said, we're hoping for a safe trip. They achieve their goals.
Yep.
And we hope for a safe return.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming. Like I said, like, subscribe, share. You know, hopefully this is a little interesting. We got another episode. We're going to have like back-to-back episodes because I'm putting this one out immediately. And I hope you enjoyed it and just start a conversation and look, let the kids, you know, like ODB, do it for the kids. Let the kids look up into the sky and say, hey, what's going on out there? You know, and make sure those of you who have kids, let them watch it coming back. Let them learn some histories. Let them see some historic moments going on. All right? Love, peace, and happiness, guys. All right? Peace.